Hi. So, in this topic, we're going to learn about pre-made templates that you can access in your Google Docs. We will also be exploring some of the features like version history, document outline and summary, and also to turn on your automatic word count. Now, let's take a quick look at the top left
Okay.
corner. If you were to click on this icon right here, it'll bring you to your dashboard, basically to your Google Docs. And over here at the top, you can see a lot of templates that you can access. Below here are some of the Google Docs that you are already currently using. And if you would look into your template gallery, you can click here on the top right, and here you can basically access any other templates that you need access from. Now, I know the variety here might not be as much as it is in Microsoft Word at the moment, but do take note that it's more than sufficient for you to kickstart any of the works that you might want to use from. Anyway, let's go back and just click on one of these and see. How about this one? Newsletter. Let's click on this template. It will load the template, and there we go. So, template ready for you to use. Just minor editings and also to replace certain images, and it's good to go. Anyway, coming back. So, heading back to our current home letter, we're going to load our previous article from our previous topic, which is this one that we've been using halfway. Now, let's take a look at version history. So I have been editing this for the last few days, and sometimes I make changes. Let's just delete some of these articles which are duplicated. And there we go. So now I have some duplicated articles here that have been deleted. I want to click at my top corner here under File, Version History. Now, if I click on See Version History or shortcut key Control Alternate Shift F H, you will see that here we have some versioning since November 17, and the latest one which I've done is in November 19. Now, if I scroll down to November 19, you will see that this little recent articles that I've deleted is completely gone. If I go back further in time, you will see that some of my articles I've also prepared and deleted or added new materials. Now, all of these version histories which you want to save a specific moment in a time frame, for example, like this one, you can click here and name this version. So let's say I were to name this version most recent update, and then basically that's what I'll be working on. So in the future, if I were to add new things here, like for example, going back here, and let's say I were to type things like here, this is a new version. I am adding a new line. Now, assuming that this is done here, when I go back to my version history, there we are. You see that here in November 19, if I were to scroll down, I've added this new text, which is in green. And if you're collaborating with others on this document, you can also see their names here as well, displayed. Who was the last one to edit this? Now, assuming I don't want this version, I want to go back to my previous version. I can click here and click on Restore Version. Now, by doing so, it will give you a warning. Are you sure you want to restore this version? Click Restore, and there we go. The earlier, whatever I've added above the title here is gone, and this is the latest version I have. All right, so that's it for version history. Now, let's take a look at document outline and summary. So for document outline and summary, right now I have it activated. It's located right here where I can click on this and I can see my current outline. Clicking on any of these articles and paragraphs or headings will bring me directly to where my article headings are that I've prepared, even to my introduction and titles. Now, if you don't see this icon, it's very easy. You can basically go to your view, show outline, and click on this. If you don't see that at all, go click view and click on show outline right here in the view menu under show outline, and the version history will reappear. Now you can keep it hidden by just pressing on this select icon. So the latest feature allows you to float the document outline. So whenever you need it, you don't need to go all the way back up here. Just click here once and it will reappear. So that's your outline. Right, going on next. So as you type your document, sometimes you wonder how many words or how many characters that you have already typed. So let's for this you can enable word count by going to, let's see where it is. Yes, it's somewhere here. There you go. Under tools on your menu, you will see here you have the option for word count. So press on this one right here, and it'll show you that you currently have 6 pages, 613 words, 4023 characters, and characters excluding spacing. So this is very useful if you need this appearing all the time. You can just click display word count while typing, click on that and click OK. And now your word count will be here, located below on your bottom left. Here you can allow yourself to see the pages you want, characters you want, or even the words that you want. So this is pretty useful, especially if you have a certain document requirement, you cannot exceed a certain number of words or characters, and you can use word count. Now, other than that, the feature also includes a selection time where I can select a specific paragraph like this, and it will tell me that here I have 39 words and also how many characters. So that's pretty useful because it actually caters dynamically to what I select. It also caters to titles as well. So by selecting titles and the paragraphs now, it has changed to this. It also tells you what page you are on. So this is pretty useful. I would say that if you need that particular tool, just go to your under tools and enable word count. Right, aside from all this, a combination use of all this in Google Docs is pretty useful. So whenever you get lost in Google Docs, I advise that you always start back with the basics to make sure that your menu selection and headings are the way it's meant to be. Okay, and we'll be exploring more of these tools later on in my other chapters. So this is just a quick review about this Premade Templates, version history, document outline and summary, and also how to enable your word count. Now, there's some bonus here I would like to include, which also includes spell checking and checking for errors. Now, I'm going to just type some specific words here that may cause an error. Let's say journey, I were to remove the N. Your, I will remove the, let's say U. And for online business, I remove the N. And let's just type some new sentences here really quickly with some intentional typo errors. Hey there, buddy. How's it going? I miss the time we used to spend out camping together in the mountains. You remember the time when we shared a tent? It was back-breaking work the next day when we needed to pack them up after the midnight storm. All right, not giving any references to where I get that inspiration from, but hey, so right now, if we were to go to tools, let's check out this here for spelling and grammar. Click on spelling and grammar check. Now, this one allows you to actually browse each specific word and tell you whether you need to fix it. Okay. Another option is you can go to tools, spelling and grammar. You can also add new words that are specific maybe to your colloquial or things that are special. For example, like nasi lemak in Malaysia is well known. And whenever you key this in, it will be auto-corrected. But if you add this as one word, it will no longer be corrected as well. Right, so for spelling and grammar, let's go to editing. Let's check how we can use this as a spelling. So here, right now, there are no suggestions for this spelling. And basically it gives you, oh, each of these words that you need to fix are here. Now, while it's being highlighted, let's start back from journey. Here you can basically click here, right click, it will show you teach you mean journey. So you can click on this and basically it will correct that particular spelling. Moving on, here will be the your, and next we have online, yes. So it detects all these errors. How's it going? So this is the hyphen. And here I miss. So here basically will be a space issue. And here camping in join words. And then finally we share a tent. And finally it's words backbreaking work. So that's grammar. And then here we say we ended when we ended to pack the when we ended the trip. There we go. By packing up after the midnight storm. So there we go. So let's see if there's any more errors here. Camping in together, camping together. So sometimes the grammar does apply, and If you need any more spell checking, you can just run through this on the left and right previous suggestions. And if they run no more, you don't see any more highlighted, so there your spell checking is done. So yes, those are just quick tips I hope you have learned with Google Docs. And should you need any more, just like and subscribe. Thank you very much.